Last week, top leaders of the National Unity Platform Party asked Mpuuga, former leader of opposition, to resign from the position of commissioner after the meeting to have taken part in a regular service award amounting to Uganda shillings 500 million. In a statement issued on Thursday last week, NUP released a statement accusing Mpuuga and certain party leaders of engaging in extensive corruption, misuse of office, and severe mishandling of public matters within the parliament's leadership. Today, while addressing the press at his home in Bukoto, former Buganda Kingdom Premier Owek Muliika pronounced that Mpuuga should be broad enough to the party and explained unknown information about the 500 million gratuity.
Mpuuga should be honest to tell the party how he got the money, what was the bill, was it passed, is it acceptable that whoever has been a leader of opposition gets a bonus or not. So once he explains how that went through, Kyagulanyi will have no problem. But Kyagulanyi has got a case because he is representing in the face of Uganda, he is representing the people. If he could hear some 500 million put somewhere where he is not trusting, he is free to question it.
Muliika urges Honorable Mpuuga, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi and other party members of the National Unity Platform to sit down and find a way to reconcile the differences rather than engaging in unnecessary conflict.
The good thing is Mpuuga is there, Kyagulanyi is there, is to go to get them down, sit down by their party, mediate, reconcile. But Mpuuga has got a responsibility of telling how that money is. Is it a routine? Is everybody earning it? Is it only once? And if it is once, it is dangerous.
Muliika stresses the necessity of employing party machinery and suggests incorporating a clause in the party constitution to prevent the repetition of such errors.
You should use the party machinery. If they forgot to put in a clause of reconciliation when there is such a case, they should look for some outsiders to do it, and also the task of doing it, put it in the party constitution.
Owek maintains that corruption should only be labeled as such once all the requisite information has been obtained. However, at the present, the majority of the information available is still based on allegations.
For him, it is a bribe. There is no question about it. But I'm not sure if that is correct, because at one time, the same Mpuuga says he has not even received the money. So I don't want to make decisions on allegations, because to me that is an allegation.
It should be remembered that last week, also Member of Parliament Bukoto South Dr. Kagabo Twaha, while addressing the press, blamed the NUP leadership for mishandling Mpuuga's issue, saying it should have been kept private, whereas Soroti City West MP Jonathan Ebwaru thanked NUP for their determination towards exposing corruption. While acknowledging the efforts that Mpuuga has front towards the betterment of the country, Ebwaru said the timing for this exposure is questionable.
By the ideology, they are trying to sandwich and fight corruption. But the issue of revealing whatever took place in the labor suit is what I'm totally against. But how do you handle a mistake or an error that has been committed by a colleague or a top-ranking leader in this case? That means some of the operations have to stay clandestine. It was not necessary for these people to come out in broad daylight and tell us the revelations of apologies, what, and so on and so forth.
I want to say that I do not condone corruption in any form. I do not. Two, I want to thank NUP for coming out to fight corruption. That should be applauded by every right-thinking member in Uganda. One of the most credible and distinguished leaders we have in Buganda, Mpuuga, is one of them. Therefore, to destroy him at this time is not only disastrous to his family, to his constituency, to Buganda, but to the whole country. We don't need to keep trimming or destroying our leaders. It is coming at a time the relationship between Mpuuga and NUP is not good. So the timing raises a lot of questions.
Julius Momza, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.